There is a reason why Wall Street and all of corporate America likes immigration reform. And it is not, in my view, that they are staying up nights worrying about undocumented workers in this country. What I think they are interested in is seeing a process by which we can bring low-wage labor of all levels into this country to depress wages in America. And I strongly disagree with that. Mm-hmm. I mentioned to you a moment ago that unemployment rates for kids in this country, high school kids, white 33%, Hispanic 36%, African American 51%. I frankly do not believe that we should be bringing in significant numbers of unskilled workers to compete with those kids. That's my view. I want to see these kids get jobs. When you have 36% of Hispanic kids in this country who can't find jobs, and you bring a lot of unskilled workers into this country, what do you think happens to that 36% of kids who are today unemployed? 51% of African American kids. I don't think there's any candidate for president, none, who thinks that we should open up the borders.
There's a reason why I have a bit of a challenge agreeing wholeheartedly with the positions of career politicians. It's because you don't know if in 10 years their position will change simply because the population that they think they're pandering to wants something different. This is Bernie Sanders in 2015 saying the exact same things that the Trump campaign had been saying throughout his entire first term and second term campaign. He has been saying the same thing. Now let's watch Bernie Sanders a few years later and hear what he has to say about Trump taking the exact same position he took in 2015. Let's see what he says.
Do you think Donald Trump is a racist?
I think that what he said is an outrage. We as a nation should be very proud that for the last many decades, we have worked hard and gone a long, long way to overcome racism. We have elected the first African-American president in the history of our country. And for a major candidate for president of the United States to be throwing slurs at one group of people because of the country that they came from is totally unacceptable, period.
In my opinion, I think a politician should be consistent, should stand on principle and not on politics, and do the right thing by their constituents. Bernie Sanders had the narrative right in 2015 when he said, look, bringing in a huge number of immigrants, especially when they are unchecked, tends to affect the local population, and the employment rates for actual citizens gets affected. It even affects issues like inflation. So when you listen to those very common sense positions, who could disagree with it? But because it comes from a candidate that is on the opposition or is from the opposition, you can't do that. It's like agreeing with Satan. So you just go ahead and flip and say the exact opposite of what you've been saying for years. Let me know what you think of this clip and my commentary on this clip, my reaction. Let me know if you agree with me, disagree with me, and what do you think of politicians flip-flopping simply because they think that that's what the people they are pandering to want.
The Democrat platform shaping up: raise taxes, be easy on China, and don't cut government spending at all. The only thing we haven't talked about is the border. And tonight, Jahana Hayes, the congresswoman from Connecticut, is saying she regrets the vote for the Lake and Riley Act. I mean, Democrats have learned nothing from the last election, and that's where they head in the midterms right now.